Hi guys, this is the ASMRmedic. I hope you're well. Today we're going to be doing a sort of semi-ASMR video, or maybe I'll just say it's non-ASMR entirely, because we're going to be talking about sort of the future of the channel, some of the ideas that I'm having for the future regarding a subscriber Minecraft server, things like that, and potential donations that have been offered to me and the channel. So it's going to be sort of vaguely serious video. I don't want to call it a serious video because it's not that deep really. But it's things that I do genuinely want your opinion about, and it's things that, you know, if possible, I don't really want you to fall asleep during the video. Although that would be a nice sort of byproduct, I suppose. But generally speaking, yeah, I really do value your opinion on all the again, issues, probably the wrong word to use, but topics of conversation that we're going to be talking about in this video. So yeah, if you are a sort of loyal subscriber of the channel, or you've sort of been following this channel for a while now, please watch on for the rest of the video if you have the time, and let me know your opinion. Ooh, great timing. Yeah, let me know. Thanks. So as I mentioned, the first thing that I really want to talk to you guys about is gauging your interest, I suppose, in the theASMRmedic specific community Minecraft server on PC. So if you have Minecraft on PC, if you play it regularly or whatever, would you be interested in joining that server and joining a kind of an online Minecraft community? There's loads of interesting things that we could do in that respect. I've got loads of different ideas. I think irrespective of the things that we're going to talk about later regarding the server, I'm probably going to set it up, unless there's a sort of resounding rejection of the idea, sort of maybe one person that's interested in doing it. If there's a reasonable number of people that would be interested in joining the server, I'm probably going to set it up regardless. I think it's a really fun idea. It's something that I'm just really excited just to see, even just as a tester, to see how it goes. There's so many cool ideas for content that you guys could watch, seeing what you guys have built on the server to come, and yeah, just you can imagine the sort of things that we can do. I think it'll be super fun, and I'm looking forward to starting up if you guys are interested. So yeah, in the comment section below, just let me know what you think. Would you join it? Would you be able to sort of regularly play on the server? If not, how often do you think you would kind of come on? And maybe if you are interested, what sort of stuff you would want to see on the channel regarding the server? Sort of how often would you want me to sort of go over and watch your builds? Would you want me to also build on the server with you guys? Would you like to set up a series purely associated, sort of regular series associated with the said server? Obviously this is all just this is all sort of hypothetical because it depends on whether you are interested at all in the server, but yeah, let me know what you think. It's something that I've been thinking about for a while. I can't remember if it's an idea that I came up on my own and then sort of asked you guys about in the comment section, or if someone mentioned me setting up a server and I sort of latched onto the idea. So if that is someone's original idea, do let me know and I'll credit you, because I wouldn't want to sort of steal it off you. It's not an original idea. Obviously loads and loads of YouTubers do this sort of stuff, but I'd also just like to say thank you for me being in a position where I've even received enough interest via the comment section to even think about starting up a Minecraft server. That shows that we've got quite a cool little community now. Whether or not this goes through and is actually successful, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I'm really glad with how things are going. So that leads in quite nicely into the slightly more awkward question about whether or not I sort of allow access to the Minecraft server to just everyone and just to see who's interested from the get-go, which I think I'm more inclined to do just for now, or whether or not you guys think it would be appropriate for me to do a sort of Patreon tiered access style thing. So I'm sure lots of you have seen how Patreon works, where you can do a sort of standard £1 donation just because you support the channel or whatever they say. Let's get a few more of these while we're chatting. which I think I will have to set up. We'll talk more about Patreon and donations later on in the latter half. I'll do timestamps in the description below, so you guys can sort of skip to the bits that that are particularly relevant to you guys. So let's say it's sort of $1 donation just because you're supporting the channel, and then maybe $1 or $2 allows you access to this ASMRmedic Minecraft server. I always find it a little bit difficult asking for these sort of things, because on the one hand, yes, it will cost probably, I've not had a massive look around, but to get a decent sort of working server on a reputable hosting site, Minecraft hosting site, it's anywhere between about 15 and 25 pounds a month. The server that me and the ASMR technician, who's another Minecraft ASMR YouTube creator, we have I think it can support up to like 64 people, but when me and him are both on it, it runs relatively smoothly. So it's just the two of us, and that costs $8 each, so £8 each. So that is about $20 a month, which is a little bit pricey, but it's something that I'm totally happy to pay myself for now. Obviously, I don't earn anything from the channel. This is purely because I love doing it. Doing this sort of stuff is really kind of a passion for me. You know that I love making all types of different videos, whether it's the Minecraft stuff or medical stuff, which is the thing that really I started this channel with, or just the sort of random stuff that I do, whether that's the history of yarn or Pokemon card opening, that sort of random things that I've been doing recently. So yeah, I'd like you to give me your opinion on that, whether you think it would be whether or not, if you're interested in the Minecraft server, that's fine obviously, but whether or not you would feel comfortable, or maybe it's a bit too much of a stretch now for you to feel like you can invest sort of $1 or $2 a month in gaining access to that community-based ASMR, I think we went too far, ASMR server. So many servers are free, so I would totally understand whether you think, well, I'm not going to pay $1 or $2 for access just to that kind of thing. Although it would also be sort of a donation kind of contribution to the channel, I suppose. But that's a totally different thing, and I wouldn't want to mix the two, where it's sort of like donation to the channel and your access to the server, because I wouldn't want people who are unable to contribute real money to the channel, considering how small this channel is as well. I wouldn't want to prevent them access to the server. So I just wanted to gain interest, even if there's probably a few people who say that they'd be unable to or at least unwilling to pay. Then I will set up the channel and sort of off my own back pay for it, because I really am interested in seeing how this idea will pan out. So I think that is most of the things I wanted to talk about regarding the server. If I think anything else that I need to talk about regarding it, I'll pop it at the end of the video. Let's pop all these in their relevant chests. I really do apologize. I hope that this hasn't come across as too awkward, because I really hate the idea of monetizing the channel for the sake of monetizing it. That's not what this channel is about. It's never been about that. So it's just about making sure that what we're starting is something that's sustainable, because £20 a month will be a lot to commit to myself. It is a lot of money, especially, I don't earn anything as a student. I do a bit of tutoring on the side, so that's sort of how I make my money. But that also leads into the next point, which is, I didn't actually put everything else away there. I've had a number of people now, not a huge number of people, about 4 or 5 people, asking how they can contribute, not regarding the Minecraft server or anything, just simply regarding how can they contribute monetarily to the channel, whether that is through a simple one-time donation of however much, people don't really mention or whatever, understandably, or whether or not they can, like quite recently, a few days ago, I had a chap ask whether he could donate what I think is quite a substantial amount of money, so that I could get a sort of a silent mouse, which I'm not. And although I obviously want the quality of the videos to be as good as they possibly can be, so investing in these sort of equipment, the silent mouse, the things to make the audio as good as it possibly can be, that's what I want to do. I don't really have the money to be able to start a server, to buy these silent mouse things, the audio equipment, the mufflers that you can put on the walls, the sort of sound protectors to stop reverberation, all this sort of stuff. And so I understand why people offer donations to contribute to the channel and contribute to the continued kind of quality of the content and the sort of regularity of the content. Obviously, as I get more and more busy at university, that makes sense, because the upkeep of regular content obviously takes time, which takes away from the time that I'm able to do things like tutoring and other things, which obviously is unfortunately that's just the way the world is. I need to, as a student, I do kind of need to earn the money to go to university. So I do really appreciate those who say that they would happily, God, I've kind of cornered myself here, that they would happily contribute a small amount of money in terms of donations. Am I going to be cutting into lava here? Right, I'm not even going to go there with that. I'm going to fall into that. So I held off for a while. The first few times that people said that sort of stuff, they were asking how can they contribute. I was eternally grateful that they would even consider that. And I thought, I just don't think it was right to sort of accept donations for what I thought wasn't really necessary, because I had the time to make them. I was really enjoying making them, as I still am, but now as I'm sort of I don't quite have the amount of time that I had over the holiday break, and when I started this sort of video a day kind of thing, or video sort of at least a video every other day, to keep up the content, I think it's time that I at least open up a Patreon or a PayPal donation system, so that those who do feel that they want to donate, they can do so. But before I do that, I do want to gauge people's reaction to that sort of that step in a channel, because I know I'm probably guilty to myself when I see a channel open a Patreon or open a donation system. I think, oh, come on, like, is it really necessary for you to do that, or are you just trying to sort of get money out of people? That, I don't know, it's very awkward and difficult. Maybe I'm slightly more I'm slightly too skeptical sometimes, so that's why I wanted to run this by you before I kind of release this sort of welcome to my channel, welcome, here's the Patreon, here's all the ways in which you can give me loads of money kind of thing. It's an awkward thing, so I thought what I'll do is I'll run it by you guys, see what you guys think. If you have no opinion because you won't be donating, then fine, that's perfectly fine. But if you think, ASMRmedic, what are you doing? You should be doing this now. This is a bad move. Then you're just going to kind of annoy people. Then I want you to tell me. I really do appreciate your feedback in that respect. But yeah, I think I'm trying to think. What else? That's another thing. If that is something that you're interested in, if you do want to contribute to the channel, firstly, thank you so much. That is just the biggest compliment I could ever imagine. Or then I'd like you to maybe suggest ways in which you would like to do that, whether that's via Patreon, or sort of how you'd want me to set up the Patreon, what sort of things you'd want from it, because I know that what a lot of content creators do is they'll usually do a sort of $1, £1, whatever, a month tier. So usually there'll be tiers in Patreon, where the first tier will be $1, and that's just simply like, oh, this is just your way of contributing a very, very small amount to just to show your appreciation, or just to help the channel out in any way possible, and you just get access to sort of the standard stuff on Patreon. And then maybe the next tier is $2 or something, and you get access to, I don't know, something else, and then it kind of goes up to maybe like $10 a month, where you're allowed, or like a one-off $10 or something, where you can request like a personal video, which again be very, very happy to do that for some people. But if you guys have any idea, I've never even, to be honest, I haven't even really looked into it that much. I just wanted to gauge interest first before I started looking into the technicalities of everything. If you guys could let me know, depending on your interest, what you think about this, how you think I should sort of go about doing it, then I'd be very, very grateful. So I hope that wasn't too rambly or incoherent of a video setup, considering the subject material. I hope you were all sort of able to understand the questions I was asking. Hopefully I wasn't too annoying in the way I came across. I can't help it. I've recorded this episode about 3 or 4 times now already. I find it really awkward talking about these sort of things, but understandably, I've never done this sort of thing before, so I get the feeling that I'm sort of begging you guys for money and stuff, which is really, really not the impression I want to put across. So I hope to God that isn't how it came across. But yeah, I just wanted to take the opportunity at the end of this video just to thank you guys for, all 600 and odd of you that have subscribed, that have commented. I don't think 600 of you have commented, but the 600 that have subscribed, and the handful of you that have commented here and there or regularly comment. You know who you are if you do. You have contributed to the growth of this channel more than you can imagine. This is, at 600 subscribers, this is further than I thought I would get in 100 years of this channel. I started it up as a really, really niche idea. I've not really talked about this on video. I think I have slightly, but not specifically, and in conjunction with how the channel has gone. I started this channel as a sort of random idea that I wanted to listen to medical ASMR videos so that I could kind of revise while I relaxed. Those videos take a lot of time, so maybe they only come out sort of once every week or once every 2 weeks now, and I do a lot of gaming, so maybe I sort of neglected that side of the channel somewhat, although I do definitely do a lot of those videos, considering the amount of time it takes to do them. But it started off as a really small and niche idea, and it's kind of expanded into lots of different creative and things that I'm interested in, whether that's Minecraft and gaming and things like that, or, like I said before, stupid things like opening Pokemon cards and just the history of yarn, taking your ideas and sort of running with them. And you have no idea how much joy it brings me when I wake up in the morning and see I've got 5, 6, 7 comments from a number of you, the guys that I remember from commenting from before, new commenters. It brings me so much joy, and it makes me so proud that we've sort of built this small community, I guess. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how it develops, even if we don't... Ooh, great timing, wow. Fortune, whilst we're talking about this sort of thing, it seems very appropriate. A nice big bunch of diamonds as well. How many do we get? 13, wow. Yeah, even if the channel doesn't grow another subscriber, I'll still be so proud, and I'll still continue to make videos, and I'll try to keep up the number of videos that I'm currently getting, which is wow. But I mean, you know what? I'm going to keep talking about this stuff because clearly, karma is appreciating it. Wow, how many we got now? 23. My God. I do apologise if you guys are trying to fall asleep to this video, even though I did say it was a non-ASMR video, because I'm not being very relaxed. It's a very kind of sporadic and excitable video, but and awkward in some senses. But yeah, I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. I hope that you continue to watch the videos, because I'm going to try to keep everything at the same quality, and at the same rate of upload. So like I said, I'll try my absolute best now that I've restarted university, and it's the second half of my second year now, so I've got an exam tomorrow. So this is the sort of workload that I'm going to be under for now, well, for the foreseeable future, really, until my next holiday in Easter, or and in summer, I suppose. Although Easter won't be a proper holiday, because that would be revision time. But yeah, I'm going to try my absolute best to do a video every, you know, I'm not even going to say every day, because I know that I won't be able to commit to that. It's going to be sort of 3 to 5 videos every week. I think a lot of you, in fact most of you, have said that you aren't even able to watch a video every day. So you kind of catch up when and where you can, and a few of you even said that you appreciated my 25th episode where I did a world tour, because you're able to catch up on the videos and episodes that you missed. So I don't think it's too bad. It's very rare that a channel does a video every day anyway. Some channels though are unbelievably regular with their uploads. The ASMR Gaming News, for one, he's an absolute monster when it comes to that stuff. I don't know how he manages it. Which is like 2 uploads every day, doesn't he? Fair play to him. But yeah, in terms of my workload, it's going to be, I'm going to say 3 to 5 videos every week. Maybe I'll avoid doing videos on the weekend. In fact, that's probably another question for you guys if you've gotten this far through the video. What sort of days, if I'm not able to keep up a video every day, what days would you prefer me to release on? What would be the most appropriate days? Would you not want the videos on the weekend? I feel like weekday videos is probably better for people who have come home from work and want to relax, whereas on the weekend people are usually out and stuff. Ooh, some obsidian. I might grab some of this. But yeah, that's another thing that I can ask you guys. Hopefully get your opinion on if you're still paying attention to the video. But yeah, please let me know your thoughts, your ideas on everything that I've talked about. I really do appreciate it. I hope this hasn't been a waste of video for you guys. I know it's been about 3 or 4 days since I uploaded a Minecraft video. I've actually been away on holiday for the last about 4 or 5 days, just after the new year. So I've been uploading kind of pre-recorded stuff, the Pokemon card opening and the RuneScape stuff, that last episode 28 Minecraft as well, that was pre-recorded. Hope that was okay, hope that didn't annoy any of you. I seem to have gotten lost. How have I... There we go. Let's go put this stuff away. But yeah, I hope that you've gained something from this video. Even if you know, this doesn't really relate to you, if you're not a regular viewer or you're not too bothered about this sort of stuff, then I hope it's not been too much of a waste. I hope it's been ASMR enough for you to still kind of relax to. I do doubt that somewhat though. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I look forward to hearing your opinion on everything that's been discussed in this video.